Hello everyone and welcome to our flight with Austrian Airlines to Copenhagen via Vienna in Austria. And we start our journey at the Polo airport in Venice, where we check in, and they open the check-in about 3 hours before departure. But of course it's Italian style, so they didn't open the check-in counter until 2 hours and 50 minutes before departure. Soon enough we were checked in and headed to the Marco Polo lounge, which is included in the Star Alliance gold holders. Venice Airport's terminal building is quite small, so it was a quick walk to the second floor and the lounge, but we stopped by the big windows to do some plane spotting on the way. Because of Italy and Venice, it's a huge tourist attraction from people around the world. And the North American airline companies has lots of departures from Venice directly to USA and Canada. It was a really light buffet in the lounge, but it is really nice to get away from the airport's hustle and bustle. Instead, we enjoyed this lounge, which is quite spacious, but when we entered here it was lots of departures for USA, so it was quite crowded, but it quickly eased up, so we got a really nice seat by the window to enjoy the action at the tarmac and the runway just outside. There were no self-service bar, instead there were a bartender that made everything from drinks to different coffees. So sometimes the queue was a little long, but it was quite fast anyway. Soon enough it was time to board, and it was bus gate, so we headed with the bus out to our aircraft for this 45 minutes flight to Vienna. And the short flight is by this Embraer95. We have eaten so much in the lounge and drink and enjoyed the time there, so we actually flew economy here for this short little jump over the mountain. The seating on board is 2+2 and it was quite spacious with a nice view over the wings. Soon enough we roll out and take off and left Venice and Italy behind. It is really just up and down on this flight, and I felt a little bit sorry for the cabin crew in business class that actually had to serve 8 guests during this short little flight. We had about 1.5 hours here in Vienna, but unfortunately it was bus gate and it takes always a little bit longer. But we will manage to visit the Senator Austrian lounge here at the airport, just to grab something to drink and a little snack. The lounge had a nice offer of beverages and some hot dishes, but it was quite crowded and was not really special. We have been to many lounges that has much better offer of food selections. Quick in and out. We were in the lounge for about 45 minutes until it was time to head to our gate for this last leg of this journey. And it will be an Airbus 320 that we will fly to Copenhagen. We will be seated in the economy seat with a nice view over the wing. It's a good and spacious legroom even if it's economy. Every seat has their power outlet, so you can charge your own device during your flight. Unfortunately, the internet connection didn't work on this flight. Austrian Airlines has the same concept as many other airline carriers in Europe, with buy on board in economy. The pricing was quite okay, so we enjoyed something to drink during the flight and a little bit of snack. Soon we were on top of the descent and flying over Baltic Sea. Now we are approaching Copenhagen airport and have the view over Malmö on our right side. We can actually see our house from up here. Soon enough we're flying over the Öresund and crossing the Öresund bridge in the air and the final approach to the airport. Now we have landed safely at Copenhagen airport. We had a really nice flight and a really wonderful stay in Venice and the cruise in the Adriatic Sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Copenhagen. Please remain seated now until we have reached our final parking position. And please be careful when opening the overhead storage compartment.
Now it's just time for wait for our bag to arrive. I really hope you appreciate this video and see you in the next.